If you like, Xolani, you can click on the presenter icon. Then we will only see the slide that you are sharing and not the panel on the left.
Presenter icon.
Yeah, that your presenter view on your PowerPoint. The bottom of your right screen on the right, there's that little presentation icon. Almost there. Yeah. Oh, you were very, very close to it. Slightly to the left, just next to the minus. Yes, that one.
Which one?
If your I see your blue mouse icon. If you just look at the one to the right.
Okay, this one. No, just assuring.
That's yes, that one. You were the one where you were next to the minus sign. If you click on that presentation icon, then we will see your one slide only. Go down a bit.
Or you can press F5.
Yeah.
Yes. So you have chat, you have attendees.
Okay, perhaps where I'm seeing your mouse is different to where you're seeing it. What we see on our side is your presentation, but it's not in presentation mode.
Press F5.
There we go. We have some advice from Chris. You can please just press F5 on your side and we'll go into presentation mode. Thank you, Chris. Okay, I do see we are 2 minutes into the session, so it's my pleasure to introduce to you Dr. Xolani Majola from UNISA, and he will be presenting a research paper on measures to maintain and protect academic integrity during the insurgency of artificial intelligence. And this will be on a systematic literature review of the academic's readiness for artificial intelligence. Xolani will be in your capable hands for the next 15 to 20 minutes, and we look forward to the session. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much, Doctor. My name is Xolani Majola. I'm a senior lecturer at UNISA. I'm currently teaching how to teach business studies, but my area of interest is on online assessment. As you have seen, my topic is on how to protect and maintain academic integrity during these times of artificial intelligence. Can you hear me correctly?
Perfectly, thank you.
All right. Thank you so much for the opportunity. While everyone is writing and researching about the use of AI in education, in learning, in teaching, I wanted to know how then, with our challenges that students, or not only the students, everyone, other people are using it to manipulate their findings and stuff, and publication and stuff. Then the question that arises is, how then can we use it to protect the integrity of the qualifications and the certificates and teaching and learning as a whole, and academic as a whole. So I wanted to look at how do I move to the next slide? Sorry. Are you still seeing my screen, or am I doing there's something wrong with my screen?
Yes. No, we see your screen. It indicates introduction slide, slide 2.
All right, thank you. So with the artificial intelligence, we know it's an online software or tools that web-based and online intelligence system that's embedded computer systems and other technologies such as human robots and chatbots to perform instructors' duties and functions independently or with instructors or academics. I was just looking at another AI, which is called Napkin AI, which facilitates the the creation of the PowerPoint presentations. All you do, you just write the topic. Let me say, I'm just going to say formative assessment. And then the Napkin AI is going to bring everything about formative assessment. Then for me, it's just have to look at it and read it, and then click on the definition. That definition, then I will be given different structures of how to present what is formative assessment. Then I take those structures, copy and paste on my PowerPoint presentation, and then voila, I have a presentation on how to teach formative as assessment. As I say, it performs instructors' duties and functions independently, or I can also manipulate it to fit my presentation that I wanted to do for my online classroom. Why are we focusing on this in ODL, like Open Distance Electronic Learning Universities? They facilitate instruction through ICT, where the online education is mainly administered through provision of online materials and related assessment activities that require proper preparation and implementation. What happens is that students, you as a lecturer, you design formative assessment or any kind of assessment, and then you design the learning material, and then you share in a learning management system, whatever that you are using in your university. Then students, then they need to go out and look for more information to answer those assignment questions. So their students learn while they're doing that, engaging in the learning management system or in finding more as answers. They harness and learn their soft skills and get answers for their assessment. Academics' readiness for artificial intelligence is key to ensuring the integrity of the qualifications, because we have this question that lies on top of everyone, is that yes, the student has the person has a certificate, but the person, can he or she do the job that is written on that particular qualification? Then another question that is coming now, while there is another issue of academic dishonesty, the situation now is did this person do what is written on that particular certificate, or that person use AI to answer the questions and then submit and then got 80%? So that the institutions of learning and their instructors are expected to ensure that assessment procedures do not deviate from any quality standards expected for the qualification. Hence, I'm looking at how the academics can protect and maintain academic integrity. What was the problem statement for this research that I was doing? The starting point is AI jeopardizes academic integrity because it inadvertently facilitates or enables the use of paper mills and paper turning sites or platforms to compile assessment activities and studies. We have seen that when you go to Google, there's so many sites that you can go to where a student can just copy the question from the assignment and paste it on Google, and then answers are there, and then the student can just copy and paste and submit that as his or her work. With paper mills, it's another issue where people just buy manuscripts and put their names for publication, and then they get promotion. So those are issues that we are currently facing. They were there before, but now they are more sophisticated and more easier than before. Christopher 2021 defines paper mills as an unofficial, potentially illegal organization selling fake scientific manuscripts. Another problem that we're facing is attaining reliable and authentic assessment results. As remember, I said earlier, when you look at the certificate for a person, say, I can do this, I'm qualified to do this. Does that certificate represent what a person is saying he or she can do? Then this has become a main concern for open distance electronic university because due to the lack of student integrity and the rise of plagiarism. Student misconduct is widely researched and reported at institutions of higher learning, both in contact and online contexts. I think we all know in our universities we have disciplinary committee. Why do we have a disciplinary committee? And we also now have appeals disciplinary committee. So a student will be disciplined and then the student can also appeal. So this thing is getting more and more because of technology, and online is getting more sophisticated for students and for academics. We cannot say only the student. As I've said, this is a worldwide concern about students' lack of integrity in tertiary institutions. A person can do an assignment that is due, let's say now is 11:37. The assignment is due at 1600. The student can do an assignment of 5 pages within 20 minutes, then that is done. If I can give you an example, last year I was administering an examination. Just give you an example. A student, the question paper exam was starting at 8. 8:15, the student has submitted the answers. When we check, every question was answered. Every question was answered correctly. How? That's a story for another day. There are key challenges with online assessment usually revolve around security. That's a biggest issue. It's a big concern to know who is writing behind that or in front of that screen. You are running an online examination. How do you know who is this? The person writing is the correct person. Another issue on authentication, that's another concern, and the integrity of the examination process. That has been studied by Sharma and Singh at 2014, studied by Njiha at 2022. The methodology used for this research is a systematic literature review, even though it's not completely. For now, I've reviewed 29 journal articles of Google Scholar, where I identified challenges of maintaining academic integrity and presents strategies and online tools that academics can use to protect and maintain academic integrity during the insurgence of artificial intelligence. I followed these 3 steps. Number 1 is the planning step, where I identify the goals of the systematic review. What is it that I wanted to achieve? What I wanted to achieve is to identify challenges of maintaining academic integrity. Then present strategies and tools. Then the next step is the execution step, which was the main stage of the review, including formulating focused research questions, how academics protect integrity, define the papers, the papers needed to answer research questions, and extract data and synthesize the results. The last stage is reporting step, presented or the summarized result with the interception and discussion, which it's an ongoing process for me. The discussion of the findings. When data reviewed is presented through keywords. My keywords are only 2. It's academic integrity and artificial intelligence. Then from there, I'm able to identify challenges and possible strategies or tools. what is it that I'm trying to answer? I'm trying to answer this question which says, how do academics protect academic integrity during insurgence of artificial intelligence? Let me start with my first keyword, but it's important which is academic integrity. It's important that I define it first by saying academic integrity is the ethical code and moral responsibility that governs honest, fairness, and responsibility in academic work. The issue of academic dishonest go as far as affecting the reputation of the institution and its qualification. It doesn't only affect your institution but also the qualification. It gets the negative connotations. And as I've said earlier, the question that we are asking ourselves is what is written in this certificate, in this piece of paper, can this person presenting this piece of paper can do what he or she is written on that particular paper? And then when we know that that person is coming from the institution where academic dishonesty is the daily bread, or there's no rule against it, then how then that person get together, and then how then we say this qualification, this person deserves this particular qualification, or this person can do he or she what is written in that particular piece of paper. Holden et al. 2021 argued that academics and students acting in an academically integrous manner reinforces the institution's reputation, confirming that academic transcripts, certificates, and degrees have commonly understood, meaning that the holders thereof have mastered certain knowledge and skills. As I've said, can he or she do what is written in that particular qualification? Lag, Chang, Turnbull, Races, and Perma noted another concern. They say the learning management systems can play an integral role as platform disseminating training on academic integrity to staff and students alike. Meaning, this issue of academic integrity is not, it has to start from training academics on how to maintain it, on how to protect it, before we move to students. Then we're saying, Lark Turnbull and Turnbull are saying we can use learning management system to teach or disseminate trainings on how to protect it. Another key word that I wanted to talk about today is artificial intelligence, which is Chen et al. 2020 defined it as a study area in computer science whose pursuit are aimed at solving different cognitive problems commonly associated with human intelligence, such as learning, problem solving, pattern recognition, and subsequently adapting. We can use AI to solve problems in our modules, or create case studies, or for patterns, those who are in the numbers field, or for learning, we can use AI to learn the concept or the content of the measure. That is good. Another, it facilitates student assessment by involving image recognition and prediction of machine learning that can be used to grade student assignment. This sentence, it commands so many things.
Thank you so much, Dr. Xolani, for this presentation. We will now open up the floor to hear if there are any questions or comments. And colleagues, you're also welcome to use the chat pane if you would like. Or welcome to raise your hand or simply to switch on your microphone. Tasha says, thank you for the insight shared. Thank you very much, Dr. Xolani. It seems that we have run out of time. We will then take a quick breather before our next presenter joins us. That will be Marilyn on the How Cool Is That presentation at 11:50. Thank you everyone for attending, and we'll see you soon.